Welcome to the June edition of the Weekend Stitch with Jen Sews. We're making this apron for Dad. It's got 2 front pockets and an adjustable strap. Let's do it. My canvas is 28 inches by 36 inches. I'm gonna fold it in half so the fold is on the 36-inch side. I'm measuring 7 inches over from the fold and 10 inches down on the raw edge, and I'm gonna connect them on a diagonal line and cut them out. This is gonna create that apron shape you see here. You can use this hemming ruler if you have one. If not, that's totally okay. We're just gonna fold it in a 1/2 inch and then another 1/2 inch and give it a really good press with the iron. I'm just holding it in place with some clips. We're gonna do all of the sides except the 2 diagonal sides that we cut. So I just did the top, and then I'm gonna do the 2 long sides first, again 1/2 inch and then another 1/2 inch, and then I'm going to do the bottom up so that it just looks a little nicer and it's all folded the same way. So here's the bottom, a 1/2 inch and then another 1/2 inch, and I have it all clipped in place like this, and then we're going to sew it. So I have coordinating thread, and then I'm doing a top stitch along the top and then along the bottom, so it looks like this. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and do it to the rest of the sides, and you will have something that looks like this. Now we're gonna work on the diagonal pieces. I'm doing a 1/2 inch hem here, and then I'm gonna fold it over 1.5 inches because I'm gonna create a little casing for the strap to go through. This one we're just sewing on the bottom edge here because again, we want it to be a casing for the strap to go through. I'm doing it on both sides and it looks like this. This is an optional pocket if you want to do a pocket. The pocket piece is 10 inches by 16 inches. We're hemming in all 4 sides the same way, a 1/2 inch, then another 1/2 inch. And then we're going to top stitch along the top edge only for now. So again, on the top and then again on the bottom. Then I'm taking my apron and folding it in half to find the center, and I'm gonna do the same thing for the pocket so I can get it lined up. And it's 17 inches from the top and then in the center of the apron, obviously. I'm just pinning it into place, and then I'm gonna draw a line down the middle to create 2 pockets. Once we've got it drawn, it looks like this, and then we're gonna do those double lines again along the bottom 3. So the 2 sides and then the bottom, leaving the top open, and then we'll do the middle line as well. So I'm just sewing around the outer edge first, and then I will go back in and do that second line on the inner edge and then the line in the middle to create 2 pockets. And this is where we are. So we've got our 2 pockets here. Now we just have to add in our strap. You'll need 3 yards of webbing for this, and I'm just putting it on a safety pin. I'm gonna start on one side, go up through the casing that we made, pull it through the top, and you're gonna loop it around to create a neck. And then you're gonna go back through the other side and out to have the ties in the back. Just moving it around here to get it how I want it. And then you can fold this in and sew it here if you want. I'm just gonna use a lighter and just kind of like singe the edge to keep it from fraying. But this apron is all done. It fits a large, extra large. My husband's an extra large and it fits him perfect. I can't wait to see your finished aprons.